everyone, and welcome back to another video of Taxiway 3. My name is Matt, and in today's video we're going to be looking back at Sydney Kingsford Smith Airport in Sydney, Australia. I did this video, at this airport a few videos ago. We give it a go with the energy design, and I want to give it another go, kind of playing it with a little bit more traffic. If you've not seen any of the other episodes or the last episode of this airport, feel free to check them out on the channel. And there'll be a link in the description to the last episode as well. If you do like the content, feel free to like and subscribe, as it helps me out, and it helps me grow the channel so I can bring you more content like this in the future. If you do have any questions, comments or feedback around this video or any of the other ones, then you can drop them in the comments or reach out to me directly and I'll take a look. So into today's video then, as I said, we're going to be back at the recently released Sydney Airport, which was released by Fly Tampa just over a week ago, I think. We've only played it, well, I've played it twice. I played it once on the video and I gave one of these schedules a go for 20-30 minutes at one point a few days ago. We're going to kind of play something slightly different. We're going to be playing the other runway configuration, so we're going to be running the 340s instead of 16s. We're going to be running the ZAP multiplayer schedule, which comes with the ZAP schedule that we used last time. So we used the default one last time. Sorry, we didn't use the energy design because there isn't one. I think, well, we might use the realistic actually. But we're going to go for one of these multiplayer kind of busy ZAP schedules. And credit to the ZAP guys for obviously providing this. And we'll see how we get on. We're going to run kind of a similar pattern to last time. So we're going to use 3-4 right and 3-4 left this time. But the bigger the longer runway is we're going to use that for cargo, wide bodies, etc. And the smaller jets will land on 3-4 right. So kind of narrow bodies, regional jets will land 3-4 right and 3-4 left. Your heavies will land 3-4 left, and the GA traffic and stuff will land on 3-4 right. What we might do is use runway 25 as well for some of the GA departures if we do get stuck. Running clear, running 6 PM for that, and then yeah, we'll kind of see how we get on with it. I did open the schedule, did I? No, I didn't. Let me quickly show you the schedule for this. Again, you don't really need to see it too much because of the way that this works, but I'll quickly show you the schedule that we ran last time, which was this realistic one. I think we played the 9 AM hour, so it was reasonably busy. The way the ZAP schedule works, if I show you like the morning one, they basically just build these 3 hours with really busy. We've gone with the evening one, and then they do have a comp one as well, which I think is even busier of 300. So it kind of just maxes the airport out, and yeah, gets really, really busy. That's kind of the way the schedule works. There's going to be a few kind of airline colours because I keep forgetting to reinstall the ZAP livery pack, which get from the Discord server. I had to reinstall my world traffic and colour, so I forgot to re-add the liveries in, so I'll do that at some point soon. In terms of obviously schedule wise, it's going to be very busy. We're going to have a lot of different airlines and stuff obviously the ZAP guys produce. You've seen some of these before. We played one at Heathrow, and I think we played a JFK one. I'm not sure if there's another one coming. Well, I don't know if there's another one I've done, but there will be some more coming. This one should be fun. I said I'd give it a quick go on 16s the other day on the morning one, and then I kind of got stuck after 20 minutes. So we're going to see how today goes and see how we do in terms of this video. And we'll kind of just, yeah, obviously if we get too busy, then we'll just have to kind of see how we get on. But I'm looking forward to this. It's took a couple of minutes to load just because of the sheer size of the schedule. But on a nice sunset, we'll get it paused, get the additional window open, and just make sure that you guys can see everything. We're going to be using similar camera stuff to what we did last time. So we'll be using the kind of the one just above the terminal, and I'll get the Adidas and D-Bright for you open. There we go. We'll move that around that side. It's the only thing I don't really like about this is the D-Bright, but it is what it is. And then, yeah, camera-wise, as I said, we've got one above the tower, so we can see everything. I quite like to use this one I set up, which is my F8 one. You'll be able to see everything from down there. Same with there. Obviously, we'll walk you through what's going to be done from a taxiway perspective. We do have F9 over here. Apologies, the frames do lag a little bit when you're changing cameras. I think it's just because of the way the scenery, but there's quite a bit of cargo over here. A few heavies. I'm hoping there's a 380 somewhere. No 380 in this schedule. Unless there's a Qantas one over here. Yeah, there's one over there. A couple over there, so not too bad. But yeah, there's a lot of traffic over here. There's some remote stands over there. More remote stands over there. There are cameras. Just quickly pan over to F6 and just to explain. So there's two taxiways here. It kind of moves into one. What we will be doing is all the traffic going out will be taxiing up there, and then the traffic coming in will be taxiing down here. One thing that we just have to be careful of is the taxiways kind of here, which I'll explain in a minute. So this is uniform kind of coming off the runway. So they'll be vacating here and coming down uniform. We'll be taking them, basically, we need to make sure that they take, so if you look, we can have a look at it in a second from that perspective. We might have to zoom that out to about there. But from a taxiway perspective, basically what we've got to do, whoops, just send that back up. So for the outbounds will be using the Bravo. So I know the other day we used Charlie. But what we're going to do is we're going to use the outbounds on Bravo, and they will take Bravo and Bravo Lima Tango. And then the inbounds, what they need to do is they're going to have to use Uniform 1 Sierra, and they need to use Sierra because they're going to have to come down here and take Sierra. We're going to hope that they don't collide. That's kind of my hope. And yeah, they'll kind of come down here. They'll take Sierra, Bravo 10, and then Charlie, and kind of take Charlie into gate. So all the traffic is going to come out. They're all going to come down Bravo. This traffic will all take Alpha. Obviously, if we have traffic vacating at Alpha 2, then we'll bring them probably across Juliet and then down Charlie. Or if the traffic isn't coming out of here and it's coming out of here, any traffic coming out of this side, we'll be taking them across Yankee and then Juliet and Alpha. And then we can hold them short of Alpha if something's vacating. Obviously, that's kind of the first vacate point. If they vacate Juliet, if they vacate Golf or Foxtrot, that's fine. But we just have to keep an eye on it. As I said, with the GA traffic's all up here, so we're going to have to bring them along Golf and then Bravo. What we could do is we could bring them Golf, Delta, Kilo, and then Bravo, which is probably more likely. They'll be using Tango 3. Majority of stuff we're just going to send full length because we're going to have a queue. And then, yeah, for kind of your narrow bodies on this side, anything in this Juliet apron, they'll all be using Alpha 5 for departure, and then the rest will be using Alpha 6. So, we will get straight into it, and hopefully it's going to be a fun schedule. We should start getting stuff quite quickly. It will get quite busy. As I was saying as well, is the GA stuff doesn't look too busy actually. So it's not too bad. I might have to zoom this out just a little bit, just because of the way this is going to work. So, Qantas 4864 heavy, pushback approved. Expect runway 34 left. Pushback approved. Expect runway 34 left. So all heavies are going to take 34 left as well. So that is also another issue. Is we do have some heavies in here. There's no heavies in here, so all these will go to 34 right. But for 34 left, we're going to have to get these across, which we'll probably cross them right at the end, because all the heavies kind of here or in this remote stand, and then the rest of them are over on that side. So we'll bring them across at is it Bravo 1? Bravo 2, sorry. We'll bring them across at Bravo 2, and then take them all the way up Alpha to take 34 left. I'm hoping that I'm getting them the right way, but yeah, we should be able to see all of our traffic landing as well. I think they're right. Yeah, it's going to be an interesting schedule, we'll just say that. Quite looking forward to it though. I said when I played this the other day, I was really enjoying this airport. Quite a lot of cargo and stuff in here. I don't know whether that's going to go, but that looks like a cool little aircraft. When I played the other one, there was quite a bit of geo traffic. There's only looks like there's a few here. So, like the other day I had like 10, so I started to send some off 2.5, but with the amount that's actually over there, we can probably just set them to 3.4 right, to be honest. Okay. Velocity 7116. I need to remember which direction everything's in. So the 3.4s are in north, aren't they? No, the 3.4s are south, sorry. So we need to face everything facing south, basically. Velocity 7116, pushback approved facing south. And we do have this camera angle over here if we do need it.
Velocity 7116.
I think most of the time the velocity is back over there, but it depends whereabouts they're going. Here we go. Runway 8935, runway 34 left, clear to land. Exit taxiway Bravo 7. You can't take Bravo 7, so...
Invalid direction. Runway 8935.
Runway 8935, runway 34 left, clear to land. Runway 8935, take next available exit on left.
Runway 34 left, cleared to land. Runway 8935.
Yeah, so just want to keep an eye on stuff.
Take next available exit on left. Runway 8935.
Okay. Qantas 4864 heavy, runway 34 left via Bravo 2 Alpha.
Runway 34 left via Bravo 2.
Here we go.
Alpha. Qantas 4864 heavy.
Qantas 222 Super, pushback approved, expect runway 34 left. I'm hoping that this is actually going to go well, but yeah, we'll play this for about an hour-ish, if we can get that far. It's going to be busy.
Qantas 4864 heavy, ready to taxi. Sydney Tower, Q link 8164 on final 34 right.
Okay, we'll get Q-Link London. Q-Link 8164, runway 34 right, clear to land. The Q-Link will land here. We'll bring him down Bravo 10, we'll bring him down Charlie, and then take him down Golf.
Sydney ground, velocity 7116, ready to taxi.
Velocity 7116, runway 34 left at Alpha 5 via Juliet Alpha, cross runway 07. We'll set them all across Juliet, just kind of keep Alpha 3 where we can. Qantas 4864 heavy, cross runway 16 right.
Cross runway 16 right, Qantas 4864 heavy. Sydney Tower, Express Freight 488 on final 34 left.
Expressway goes 34 left, and then we've got another one which I'm guessing is going to come on 34 right.
Sydney ground, Qantas 222 Romeo, requesting push and start.
Apologies if I'm still coughing a little bit as well. I'm still getting over that illness I had last week, but we're nearly there. This is going to be crazy though, like we are going to have a lot of arrivals and departures. We've got to try and get these departures out in between our arrivals, which is going to be the interesting thing.
Ground, Rex 6559er with information, Romeo, requesting push and start.
Rex 6559er, pushback approved, expect runway 34 right.
Pushback approved, expect runway 34 right.
They'll be taking Bravo. We can also take, you can also use 34 left for Bravo. Like we could use, basically, I'm guessing it's just intersection Lima. For what it is. But yeah. Qantas 222 Super, runway 34 left, fire Alpha.
Runway 34 left, fire Alpha. Qantas 222 Super.
Canada 199 heavy, pushback approved, facing south.
Pushback approved, facing south. Air Canada 199 heavy.
And this is where we just got to be careful to make sure that we do distribute the traffic across the runways, because we don't want to just fill 34 left up as well.
199 heavy with information, Romeo, requesting push and start.
Actually, no, cargo all land on 34 left, so yeah, the express freights will be on 34 left.
Ground, Q link 7217 with information, Romeo, requesting push and start.
Q link 7217, pushback approved, facing south.
Pushback approved, facing south. Q link 7217.
Qantas 4864 heavy, cross runway 07. And he's landing 34 left, isn't he?
Runway 07. Qantas 4864 heavy.
And he's going runway 8935, take next available exit on right. Yeah, so if they're going in 3-4 left, then take right. And then we'll bring them down Bravo as well. If they're going to go into the left, we'll probably tell them to vacate at Golf.
Sydney Route, Express Freight 7276 with information Romeo, requesting push and start.
He's all the way down here. Express Freight 7276, pushback approved, expect runway 34 left.
Pushback approved, expect runway 34 left. Express Freight 7276.
Okay, here comes the first ones. These won't have liveries, just because of what they are. Rex 655 Nano, runway 34 right at Tango 3 via Bravo Lima Tango.
Runway 34 right at Tango 3 via Bravo.
Rex 810, pushback approved, facing south.
Rex 6559. Pushback approved, facing south. Rex 810.
Air Canada 199 heavy, runway 34 left via Juliet Alpha, cross runway 07.
Runway 34 left via Alpha, cross runway 07. Air Canada 199 heavy. Sydney Ground, Air Canada 199.
Ringway 89035, taxi to terminal via Bravo Charlie. Express Freight 488, runway 34 left, clear to land.
Taxi to terminal via Bravo 1, Charlie. Ringway 8935.
Qantas 222 super crash runway 34 right. No. Qantas 222 super crash runway 34 left. Get him across.
Cross runway 34 right. Qantas 222 super.
Roger plane 3551, pushback approved, expect runway 34 left. Roger plane 3551 approved, expect runway 34 right.
Cross runway 34 left. Qantas 222 super.
As you can see, it's getting very busy already.
I don't need pushback truck. Just approved.
Okay, Qantas, let's go in.
3551.
Express Freight 7276, runway 34 left via Bravo 2 Alpha.
Approved, expect runway 34 right. Pancho plane 3551.
Q-Link 7217, runway 34 right at Tango 4 via Bravo Lima Tango.
Runway 34 left.
Rex 6559, cross runway 07.
Express Freight 7276. Runway 34 right.
Ringway 8935, taxi to terminal via Kilo.
Q-Link 7217.
Velocity 7116, runway 34 left, line up and wet. I am going to go and quickly just set a camera down here, I think.
Ringway 8935.
I just want to get two quick...
Sydney Tower. Jet star 8654 on
Let's set F10 there, and then we're going to
Q-Link 7217 ready to taxi.
F11 there, just in case.
Sydney ground.
He's not lined up, which is always fun.
Sydney Tower, Express Freight 8621 on final 34 left.
Rex 810, runway 34 right at Tango 3 via Bravo Lima Tango. Jetstar 8654, runway 34 right, clear to land. Jetstar 8654, runway 34 right, clear to land.
Rex 810.
Express Freight 7010, runway 34 left, clear to land.
Come on, top the error. Jetstar 8654.
Express Freight 488, taxi to terminal via Charlie Golf. Yeah. Q-Link 8164, taxi to terminal via Sierra Bravo 10, Charlie Kilo Delta. Rex 5617, pushback approved, facing south. Q-Link 7217, cross runway 07.
Runway 34 left. Clear to land.
Enter plane 3551, runway 34 right at Tango 3 via Golf Bravo Lima Tango. Victor Hotel 6 Golf Alpha approved, expect runway 34 right.
Taxi to terminal via Charlie. Golf.
I need to get some departures up.
Taxi to terminal via Sierra. Bravo 10. Charlie. Kilo. Delta. Q-Link 8164.
Qantas 4864 heavy, runway 34 left, line up and wet.
Pushback approved, facing south. Rex
So
561.
let's just quickly go and have a look at this. So he's going.
Runway 07. Q-Link 7217.
So we got to say uniform next time.
Runway 34 right at Tango 3 via Golf. Bravo. Lima. Tango.
So we're gonna hold. We're gonna hold Rex. I'm going to hold Rex there.
Approved. Expect
Qantas
runway
222 Super, cross runway 07.
06 Golf Alpha.
Express Fit 488, cross runway 07, hold short of Golf.
Runway 34 left. Line up and wait. Qantas 4864 heavy.
Qantas 4864 heavy, runway 34 left, cleared for immediate takeoff. Upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Express Fit 7010, taxi to terminal via... No. Express Fit 7010, taxi to terminal via Charlie Golf.
Cross runway 07. Qantas 222 Super. Cross runway 07. Hold short of taxiway Golf. Express freight 488.
Fueling 1737, pushback approved facing south. Rex 5617, runway 34 right at Tango 4 via Bravo Lima Tango.
Runway 34
Rex 810, crash runway 07.
On reaching altitude 1000. Contact departure. Qantas 4864 heavy.
Okay, this is just going to get
Taxi
absolutely
terminal,
crazy, but
line
it is what it is.
Express freight 7010.
Express Fit 488, continue taxi. Express Fit 7010, cross runway 07. Express Fit 8621, runway 34 left, cleared to land.
Taxi to terminal via Charlie. Golf. Express freight 7010.
Q-Link going here.
Q-Link 1737.
Q-Link 8164. We're going to leave him actually.
Runway 34
Q-Link
right.
2461, runway 34 right, cleared to land.
Lima. Tango. Rex 561.
Jetstar 8654, taxi to terminal via Sierra Charlie Kilo.
Cross runway 07.
Velocity 7116, runway 34 left, line up and width. Enter plane 3551, cross runway 07.
Continue taxi. Express freight 488.
Enter plane 3551, hold short of Juliet. Express Freight 7276, cross runway 34 right. Nope. Express Freight 7276 is just going to have to wait actually now.
Cross runway 07. Express freight 7010.
Velocity 7116, runway 34 left, cleared for immediate takeoff. Upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure.
Runway 34 left. Cleared to land. Express freight 8621.
Runway 34 right. Clear to land.
Sri Lankan 1542 heavy, pushback approved. Expect runway. It's not a Sri Lankan, is it? ALK. I'm sorry.
Taxi to terminal via
Sri Lankan
Sierra
1542 heavy, pushback approved. Expect runway 34 left.
Runway 34
Express for
left.
8621, taxi to terminal via Charlie Golf, crash runway 07.
Cross runway 07. Pancho plane 3551. Hold short of taxiway Juliet. Pancho plane 3551.
Cross runway 34 right.
Velocity 90893, runway 34 left, clear to land.
Runway 34 left. Cleared for immediate takeoff on reaching altitude 1000. Contact departure.
Express Freight 7276, crash runway 34 left. Q-Link 1737, runway 34 right at Tango 4 via Bravo Lima Tango.
Pushback.
Enter plane 3551, continue taxi.
Sri Lankan 1542 heavy.
Taxi to
Air
terminal.
Canada 199 heavy, runway 34 left, line up and
Runway
width.
07. Express freight 8621.
Rex 6559, runway 34 right, line up and width.
Runway 34 left.
Q-Link 8164, crash runway 07.
93. Cross runway 34 left. Express freight
Jetstar
7276.
6452, pushback approved. Expect runway 34 left.
Runway 34
Velocity
right.
90893, turn left, heading
Q-Link 1737.
290. Air Canada 199 heavy, runway 34 left, cleared for immediate takeoff. Upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Velocity 90893, contact departure. Rex 6559, runway 34 right, cleared for immediate takeoff. Upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Q-Link 2461, taxi to terminal via Uniform Bravo 10, Charlie.
Continue taxi.
Rex 5617, crash runway 07. Q-Link 1737, crash runway 07.
Runway 34 left.
Onto 6849 heavy, pushback approved facing south. Q-Link Q-Link 6190, pushback approved, expect runway 34 right. This is going to be crazy, we're not going to be able to play an hour of this.
Line up and wait. Rex 6559.
Q-Link 7922, runway 34 right, clear to land. Qantas 1792, runway 34 left, clear to land.
Cross runway 07. Q-Link 8164.
New Zealand 8140, heavy pushback approved, facing south. Goes the Air Canada, goes the Rex.
Pushback approved. Expect runway 34 left. Jetstar 6452. Turn left heading to 90. Velocity 90893.
Okay.
Runway 34 left.
Victor Hotel 6 Golf Alpha, runway 34 right at Tango 3 via Golf Bravo Lima Tango. Onto 7 Q-Link 7217, runway 34 right, line up and wait. Qantas 222 Super, runway 34 left, line up and wait. Sri Lankan 1542 Heavy, runway 34 left via Juliet Alpha. Sri Lankan 1542 Heavy. Sri Lankan 1542 Heavy. Express rate 7276, cross runway 07. Q-Link 7217, runway 34 right, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Q-Link 7922, taxi to terminal via Uniform Bravo 10 Charlie.
Runway 34 right. Cleared for immediate takeoff.
Qantas 1792, taxi to terminal via
Rex 6559.
Charlie. Qantas 222 Super, runway 34 left, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Sri Lankan 1542 Heavy, runway 34 left via Juliet Alpha, cross runway 07. Jetstar 6452, runway 34 right via Bravo Lima Tango, cross runway 07. Q-Link 5373, pushback approved, facing south. Q-Link 4897, runway 34 right, clear to land.
Taxi to terminal via uniform. Bravo 10.
This might be a go around because of where
Q-Link
this is.
2461.
Okay, who's coming down here?
Cross runway 07.
Qantas 6849 heavy, runway 34 left via Alpha. Qantas 6849 heavy, runway 34 left via Bravo 1 Alpha.
Cross runway 07.
Qantas 323, pushback approved, expect runway 34 right. Velocity 3388, runway 34 left, clear to land.
Pushback approved facing south. Qantas 6849 heavy.
Okay.
Pushback approved.
Good.
Expect runway 34 right. Q-Link
Rex
619.
810, runway 34 right, line up and wait. New Zealand 8140 heavy, runway 34 left via Juliet Alpha, crash runway 07.
Runway 34 right. Cleared to land. Q-Link 792.
Q-Link 4897, taxi to terminal via Uniform Sierra Charlie Golf. Rex 810, runway 34 right, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure.
Runway 34 left. Cleared to land. Qantas 179.
Velocity 3388, taxi to terminal via Alpha.
Pushback approved.
Onto
facing south.
6849 a heavy,
New
crash
Zealand
runway
140
34
heavy.
left.
Runway 34 right. At Tango 3. Via Golf. Bravo.
Onto 1792.
Tango.
Okay.
Victor Hotel 6 Golf. Runway 34 right.
Q-Link 6190, runway 34 right at Tango 5 via Bravo Lima Tango. Rex 1445, runway 34 right, clear to land. Jetstar 4267, runway 34 left, clear to land.
Runway 34 left. Line up and wait. Qantas 222 Super. Cross runway 07. Express freight 7276.
Sri Lankan 1542 heavy, hold position.
Runway 34
Victor
right.
Hotel 6 Golf Alpha, cross runway 07.
Reaching altitude 1000. Contact departure. Q-Link 7217.
Yeah, we're getting very, very busy here.
Via uniform. Bravo 10. Charlie. Q-Link 7902.
Taxi to terminal via Charlie.
Sri Lankan 1542 heavy, run. Sri Sri Lankan 1542 heavy, continue taxi. Sri Lankan 1542 heavy, continue taxi. Velocity 3388, cross runway 07. Qantas 6849 heavy, hold position. Express flight 7276, runway 34 left, line up and wet. Contra plane 3551, runway 35 right, line up and wet.
Runway 34 left, cleared for immediate takeoff on reaching altitude 1000.
Q-Link 5373, runway 34 right at Tango 5 via Bravo Lima Tango. Qantas 333, runway 34 right via Bravo Lima Tango.
Sri Lankan 1542 heavy. Runway 34 right via Bravo, Lima, Tango, cross runway 07. Jetstar 6.
Contra plane 3551, runway 34 right, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Rex 1445, taxi to terminal via Uniform Sierra Charlie. Express flight 7276, runway 34 left, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Jetstar 4267, taxi to terminal via Juliet, cross runway 07. Qantas 6849 heavy, continue taxi. Qantas 1792, crash runway 07. Q-Link 2461, crash runway 07. Q-Link 2461, crash runway 07. Qantas 1626, pushback approved, expect runway 34 left. Rex 8853, runway 34 right, clear to land. Jetstar 6558, runway 34 left, clear to land. Qantas 1792, crash runway 07. Q-Link 7922, crash runway 07. Q-Link 5373, crash runway 07. Q-Link 6190, crash runway 07. I don't know what NVK is. Is it Night or...
Runway 34 left via Alpha. Qantas 6849 heavy.
Night Owl 6569 heavy, pushback approved, expect runway 34 left. Rex 5617, runway 34 right, line up and wet. Q-Link 4897, cross runway 07. He's going down here, so that's fine.
Runway 34 left via Bravo 1. Alpha.
Qantas 347, pushback approved, expect runway 34 right. Express flight 90192, pushback approved, expect runway 34 right. None of them are ready. Rex 5617, runway 34 right, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Rex 8853, taxi to terminal via Uniform Sierra Charlie Kilo.
Pushback approved, expect runway 34 right.
Qantas 6849, heavy, crash runway 07.
Runway 34 left, clear to land. Velocity 3388.
He's coming in here.
Runway 34 right, line up and wait. Rex 810.
Runway 34 left via Juliet, Alpha. Cross runway 07, New Zealand 8140 heavy.
Jetstar 664 heavy, runway 34 left, clear to land. Rex 3320, runway 34 right, clear to land.
Taxi to terminal via Uniform Sierra Charlie Golf.
Jetstar 6558, taxi to terminal via Charlie Kilo. Qantas 323, crash runway 07.
On reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Rex 810.
Taxi to terminal via Alpha.
I don't know what MXS is either.
Cross runway 34 left, Qantas 6849 heavy. Runway 34 right at Tango 5.
Malaysian 5300, heavy, pushback approved, expect runway 34 left.
6190.
Sri Lankan 1542 heavy, runway 34 left, line up and wait. Q-Link 1737, runway 34 right, line up and wet.
Runway 34 right, clear to land. Rex 1445.
Sri Lankan 1542 heavy, hold position. Sri Lankan 1542 heavy, continue taxi. Night Owl 6569 heavy, runway 34 left via Alpha, hold short of Golf. Q-Link 3206, pushback approved facing south. Rex 3320, taxi to terminal via Uniform Sierra Charlie Kilo. Q-Link 1737, runway 34 right, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Jetstar 664 heavy taxi to terminal via Alpha. Now 6569 a heavy hold position. Okay. Qantas 6208 heavy pushback approved facing south. Qantas 1626 runway 34 right via Bravo Lima Tango. Sri Lankan 1542 heavy runway 34 left. I can't deal with that because
Runway 34 left, cleared to land. Jetstar 4267.
Hold position. Sri Lankan 1542 heavy.
Q-Link 7437 runway 34 right, clear to land.
Cross runway 07, Victor Hotel 6 Golf Alpha.
Continue taxi. Sri Lankan 1542 heavy.
Qantas 347 runway 34 right via Bravo Lima Alpha. No. Qantas 347 runway 34 right via Bravo Lima Tango. Express flight 90192 runway 34 left via Bravo 1 Alpha. Express flight 2169 runway 34 left, clear to land.
Cross runway 07, velocity 3388. Hold position, Qantas 6849 heavy.
Rex 1445, cross runway 07, hold short of Golf. Jetstar 6452, runway 34 right, line up and wait. New Zealand 8140 heavy, runway 34 left, line up and wait. Jetstar 664 heavy, cross runway 07.
Runway 34 left.
Malaysian 5300 heavy, runway 34 left via Alpha. I should have pushed him facing north.
34 right, line up and wait. Ancho
Qantas 7910, pushback approved, expect runway 34 left. Jetstar 6452, runway 34 right, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure.
Runway 34 right.
Jetstar 6452, runway 34 right, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Express flight 2169, a taxi to terminal via Kilo, no. Express flight 2169, a taxi to terminal via Charlie. New Zealand 8140 heavy, runway 34 left, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Sorry, this is crazy. Q-Link 7437 taxi to terminal via Uniform Sierra Charlie. Q-Link 90152, runway 34 right, clear to land. Q-Link 3206, runway 34 right via Bravo Lima Tango. Qantas 6208 heavy, runway 34 left via Alpha. 6569 heavy, continue taxi, cross runway 07. Okay. Express flight 5698, pushback approved, expect runway 34 left.
1000, contact departure. Ancho plane 3551.
I don't know what CSG is. Southern Cargo 7857 heavy, runway 34 left, clear to land. Onto 6849 heavy, runway 34 left, line up and wait. Q-Link 5373, runway 34 right, line up and wait.
Taxi to terminal.
Q-Link 5373, runway 34 right, line up and wait.
Rex 1445.
Rex 8853, crash runway 07. Jetstar 929, pushback approved facing south. Qantas 3823 heavy, pushback approved facing north. Qantas 6208 heavy, hold position. Qantas 8763 pushback approved, expect runway 34 left. Q-Link 6268 pushback approved, expect runway 34 right. Qantas 7910 runway 34 left via Bravo 1 Alpha. Q-Link 5373 runway 34 right, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Q-Link 90152 taxi to terminal via Uniform Sierra Charlie Kilo. Qantas 6849 heavy, runway 34 left, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Southern Cargo 7857 heavy, taxi to terminal via Juliet Yankee Golf Alpha. Juliet 1809, runway 34 right, clear to land.
Runway 34 left. Clear
Wow.
for takeoff upon reaching altitude
Qantas
1000.
6208 heavy, continue taxi, cross runway 34 left. Qantas 6208 heavy, hold position. Okay, Juliet's gone.
Taxi to terminal via Juliet.
Qantas 9704, pushback approved, expect runway 34 left. Okay. We've got some more traffic coming in, but we've got a little bit of a gap, which is good.
Qantas 6849
Now 6569 heavy, continue taxi, cross runway 07. Malaysian 5300 heavy, cross runway 07. Q-Link 3206, cross runway 07. Qantas 1626, cross runway 07. Qantas 347, cross runway 07. Rex 1445, continue taxi. Expressway 2169, cross runway 07, hold short of Golf. Qantas 6208 heavy, continue taxi, cross runway 07. Southern Cargo 7857 heavy, hold short of Golf. American 7301 heavy, pushback approved, expect runway 34 left. Victor Hotel 6 Golf Alpha, runway 34 right, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Rex 3320, crash runway 07. Q-Link 6190, runway 34 right, line up and wait. Q-Link 1809, taxi to terminal via Uniform Charlie.
Cross runway 07.
Onto 6208, heavy crash runway 34 left. Express flight 90192, crash runway 34 left. Onto 7910, crash runway 34 left. Qantas 3823 heavy, runway 34 left via Bravo 2 Alpha, crash runway 34 left. Q-Link 6268, runway 34 right via Bravo Lima Tango. Jetstar 929, runway 34 right via Bravo Lima Tango.
Pushback approved, expect runway 34
Q-Link
left.
2243, pushback approved, expect runway 34 right. Victor Hotel 6 Golf Alpha, runway 34 right, cleared for immediate takeoff. Q-Link 6190, runway 34 right, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Let me just quickly check this, sorry.
Clear to land. Rex
Q-Link 6190, cancel takeoff.
Runway 34 left. Clear to land. Jetstar 6558.
Express flight 2169, continue taxi, hold short of Foxtrot. Jetstar 5198, pushback approved facing south. Q-Link, okay. Qantas 8763, runway 34 left via Bravo 2 Alpha. Qantas 9704, runway 34 left via Bravo 2 Alpha. Someone's crashed.
Qantas 1792.
I forgot to give him the right taxiway.
Runway 07.
We might be having to stop this soon because I'm struggling now.
Runway 07. Q-Link 5373.
He don't say he's a traffic.
Runway 07.
I'm going to delete him because I think he's the local traffic and we can't deal with the local traffic.
Pushback approved, expect runway 34 left.
Q-Link 6190, runway 34 right, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure.
Runway 34 right. Line up and wait. Rex 5617.
Qantas 3369 heavy, runway 34 left, clear to land. Q-Link 7437, crash runway 07.
Cross runway 07. Q-Link
Yeah, he's gone for
4897.
that. Expressway 5698, runway 34 left via Bravo 2 Alpha. Qantas 6208 heavy, crash runway 07.
Qantas 347.
Expressway 90192, crash runway 07. Qantas 7910, crash runway 07. Qantas 3823 heavy, crash runway 07. Qantas 8358, pushback approved, expect runway 34 right. Q-Link 5251, pushback approved, expect runway 34 right. Q-Link 3207, runway 34 right, clear to land. Nightowl 6569 heavy, runway 34 left, line up and went.
Pushback approved, expect runway 34
Hawk 5293, pushback approved, expect runway 34 right.
Runway 34 right, cleared for immediate takeoff on reaching
Oh,
altitude
this is busy.
1000. Contact departure. Brakes 5617.
American 7301 heavy, runway 34 left, fire Alpha, cross runway 07.
Taxi to terminal. View uniform. Sierra. Charlie. Kilo. Rex 885.
Express rate 4859, pushback approved, expect runway 34 left. Jetstar 5198, runway 34 right via Bravo Lima Tango.
Cross runway 07.
Qantas 336 Nano heavy, taxi to terminal via Charlie. Nightowl 565 Nano. Nightowl 656 Nano heavy, runway 34 left, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure.
Runway 34 left.
Q-Link 9152, cross runway 07.
664 headed.
Jetstar 3851, pushback approved facing south. Jetstar 9290, cross runway 07. Q-Link 6268, cross runway 07.
Runway 34 right. Clear to land. Rex 3320.
Unity 779, pushback approved, expect runway 34 left. Southern Cargo 7857 heavy, cross runway 07, hold short of Golf.
Taxi to terminal.
Capital Jet 5989 heavy, runway 34 left, cleared to land. Velocity 254, runway 34 right, clear to land. Q-Link 3207, taxi to terminal via Uniform Sierra Charlie.
Cross runway 07.
Jetstar 5198, crash runway 07. Q-Link 5251, runway 34 right via Bravo Lima Tango. Qantas 8358, runway 34 right via Bravo Lima Tango.
Pushback approved, expect runway 34 left. Malaysian 5300 head.
Hawk 5293, runway 34 right via Bravo Lima Tango.
Runway 34 left. Line up and wait.
Q-Link 2243, runway 34 right via Bravo Lima Tango.
Runway 34 right. Line up and wait. Q-Link 1737.
Southern Cargo 7857 heavy, continue taxi. Reno 2447 heavy, pushback approved facing south. Malaysian 5300 heavy, runway 34 left, line up and went. Velocity 2085, pushback approved facing south. Qantas 333, runway 34 right, line up and went.
Continue taxi. Sri Lankan 1542 headed.
Jetstar 3851, runway 34 right via Bravo Lima Tango.
Runway 34 left.
Express route 2169, continued. Express route 4859, runway 34 left via Bravo 2 Alpha. Express route 2804, pushback approved facing south. Velocity 254, taxi to terminal via Uniform Sierra Charlie. Qantas 323, runway 34 right, cleared for immediate takeoff. Qantas 333, runway 34 right, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Q-Link 3206, runway 34 right, line up and went. Capital Jet 5989 heavy, taxi to terminal via Kilo. No, this should never ever be crashing there.
Facing south. Q-Link
That's
3206.
just annoying. Alright.
Taxi to terminal. View uniform. Sierra. Charlie. Kilo. Rex 33.
Malaysian 5300 heavy, runway 34 left, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Qantas 6208 heavy, runway 34 left, line up and went. Jetstar 3851, cross runway 07. Q-Link 2243, crash runway 07. Q-Link 5251, crash runway 07. Unity 779, runway 34 left at Alpha 5 via Alpha. No idea what JT is.
Runway 34 right. Cleared for immediate takeoff. Reaching altitude 1000.
JetX 417, pushback approved, expect runway 34 left. Q-Link 3206, runway 34 right, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Qantas 1626, runway 34 right, line up and wait.
Taxi to terminal via Alpha. Jetstar 664 heavy.
Jetstar 3260, pushback approved facing south.
Hold position 9L6569 heavy.
Express flight 2938, pushback approved, expect runway 34 left. Qantas 6208 heavy, runway 34 left, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reach altitude 1000, contact departure. Express flight 90192, runway 34 left, line up and wait. Qantas 3369 heavy, crash runway 07.
Pushback approved facing south. Qantas 6208 heavy. Runway 34 right via Bravo.
Velocity 2085, runway 34 right via Bravo Lima Tango. Qantas 8358, crash runway 07. Qantas 1626, runway 34 right, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reach altitude 1000, contact departure. Qantas 347, runway 34 right, line up and wait.
Runway 34 left. Clear to take off on reaching altitude 1000.
Express flight 5371, pushback approved facing south.
1542 heavy.
Q-Link 4850, pushback approved, expect runway 34 right. Qantas 8763, crash runway 34 left. Qantas 9704, crash runway 34 left. Express flight 5698, crash runway 34 left. Express flight 4859, crash runway 34 left. Express flight 2169, continue taxi.
Runway 34 right.
We're in 2447 heavy, runway 34 left via Alpha.
7437.
We're in 2447 heavy, runway 34 left via Alpha, crash runway 07. Qantas 347, runway 34 right, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Jetstar 929, runway 34 right, line up and wait. Velocity 254, taxi to terminal via Sierra Charlie.
Runway 34 right via Bravo. Alpha. Qantas 347. Runway 34 right via Bravo.
JetX 417, runway 34 left at Alpha 5 via Alpha. Qantas 988 heavy, pushback approved facing south. X2090, Q-Link 3207, crash runway 07. Express rate 2804, runway 34 left via Bravo 1 Alpha. Express rate 90192, runway 34 left, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reach altitude 1000, contact departure. Qantas 7910, runway 34 left, line up and wait. Jetstar 929, runway 34 right, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reach altitude 1000, contact departure. Q-Link 6268, runway 34 right, line up and wait. Okay, and
Runway 34 left via Bravo 1 Alpha.
Jetstar 3260, runway 34 right via Bravo Lima Alpha. Jetstar 3260, runway 34 right via Bravo Lima Tango. Velocity 2085, crash runway 07.
Runway 34 left. Via Demand. Express 321.
Q-Link 8091, pushback approved, expect runway 34 right.
Cross runway 07.
I'll have to delete him because he's gonna go crash into him.
X1445.
Don't realise we were going that far.
Runway 34 right. Line up and wait.
Qantas 7910, runway 34 right. Qantas 7910, I'll have to just delete him because that just crashes, doesn't it?
Runway 34 left. Line up and wait. New Zealand 8140 heavy.
That's annoying.
Cross runway 07.
Q-Link 6268, runway 34 right, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reach altitude 1000, contact departure. Jetstar 5198, runway 34 right, line up and wait. Unity 779, runway 34 left, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reach altitude 1000, contact departure. Qantas 5544 Super, pushback approved, expect runway 34 left. Qantas 8763, crash runway 07. Qantas 9704, crash runway 07. Jetstar 4019, pushback approved facing south. Express rate 5371, runway 34 right via Bravo Lima Tango. Q-Link 4850, runway 34 right via Bravo Lima Tango. Jetstar 3260, crash runway 07. Jetstar 5198, runway 34 right, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reach altitude 1000, contact departure.
Runway 34 left via Alpha. Malaysia 5300 heavy.
Velocity 90893, runway 34 left, clear to land. Skytron 7732, runway 34 right, clear to land. Jetstar 3260, cross runway 07. Qantas 8763, cross runway 07. Qantas 9704, cross runway 07. Expressway 5698, cross runway 07. Expressway 4859, cross runway 07. American 9269, heavy pushback approved facing south. Jetstar 3561, pushback approved facing south. Rex 2019, pushback approved facing south. Expressway 8000, pushback approved facing south. Qantas 7730, heavy pushback approved. Expect runway 34 left. Down to Southern 988, heavy runway 34 left via Alpha, cross runway 07. New Zealand 7296, heavy pushback approved facing south. Q-Link 8091, runway 34 right via Bravo Lima Tango. Express rate 90160, pushback approved, expect runway 34 right.
Runway 34 right, cleared for immediate takeoff on reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Jetstar 6452.
Velocity 254, crash runway 07. Hold short of Golf. Jetstar 4019, runway 34 right via Bravo Lima Tango. Velocity 254, hold position. Qantas A823 heavy, runway 34 left, line up and wind.
Runway 34 right, cleared for immediate takeoff on reaching altitude 1000, contact
Qantas
departure.
5962 heavy, pushback approved, expect runway 34 left. This has been a crazy schedule. We've had some deletions, but this has been mental. Jetstar 3182, pushback approved, expect runway 34 right. Velocity 254, crash runway 07, continue taxi. He's going off to the right. Qantas 3823 heavy, runway 34 left, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reach altitude 1000, contact departure. American 7301 heavy, runway 34 left, line up and wind. Hawk 5293, runway 34 right, line up and wind. Express for 8000, runway 34 right via Bravo Lima Tango. Velocity 90893, taxi to terminal via Charlie. Qantas 7730 heavy, runway 34 left via Alpha. Qantas 5544 super, runway 34 left via Alpha. Rex 2019, runway 34 right via Bravo Lima Tango. Velocity 254, continue taxi. Sky Travel 7732, taxi to terminal via Uniform Sierra Juliet. Hawk 5293, runway 34 right, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Q-Link 5251, runway 34 right, line up and wind. American 7391, American 7301 heavy, runway 34 left, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Reno 2447 heavy, runway 34 left, line up and wind. Sky Travel 2490, pushback approved, expect runway 34 left. Rex 378, pushback approved, facing south. Rex 378, pushback approved, facing south. Expressway 1977, pushback approved, facing south. Qantas 5962 heavy, runway 34 left via Bravo 2 Alpha. Expressway 90160, runway 34 left via Bravo 2 Alpha. Q-Link 5251, runway 34 right, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Jetstar 3851, runway 34 right, line up and wind. Jetstar 3182, runway 34 right via Bravo Lima Tango. Reno 2447 heavy, runway 34 left, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Qantas 8763, runway 34 left, line up and wind. Expressway 8000, hold position.
Runway 34 right, clear to land. Q-Link 915.
Alright, I didn't take him down uniform. My
Runway
bad.
34 right, via Bravo, Lima, Tango, Q-Link 3206.
Jetstar 3851, runway 34 right, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Q-Link 2243, runway 34 right, line up and wind.
Runway 34 left.
Jetstar 4019, cross runway 07. Fueling kit 091, cross runway 07. Jetstar 3561, runway 34 left at Alpha 5 via Juliet Alpha. American 9269 heavy, runway 34 left via Juliet Alpha, cross runway 07. Rex 2019, cross runway 07. Express for 8000, continue taxi, cross runway 07. Jetstar 4019, hold position. Sky travel 2490, runway 34 left at Alpha 5 via Alpha. Fueling 2243, runway 34 right, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reach altitude 1000, contact departure. Qantas 8358, runway 34 right, line of point. Qantas 8763, runway 34 left, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reach altitude 1000, contact departure.
Continue taxi, cross runway 07.
Jetstar 4019, continue taxi. Velocity 90893, continue taxi. Velocity 90893, cross runway 07. Because there's no one down here.
Pushback approved, expect runway 34 left.
Etihad, no. New Zealand 7296, heavy, runway 34 left via Juliet Alpha, cross runway 07. 30477, one heavy pushback approved facing south. Qantas 322, Qantas 3255 heavy, runway 34 left, clear to land. Velocity 47, Qantas 8358, runway 34 right, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reach altitude 1000, contact departure. Velocity 470, runway 34 right, clear to land. Jetstar 4937, pushback approved, expect runway 34 right. Express freight 1977, runway 34 right via Bravo Lima Tango. Rex 378, runway 34 right at Tango 3 via Bravo Lima Tango. Hawk 1150, pushback approved, expect runway 34 right. Qantas 9704, runway 34 left, climb point. GetX 417, runway 34 left, climb point. For 8000, hold short of Bravo 10. Etihad 6633, heavy, pushback approved, expect runway 34 left.
Runway 34 left, line up.
Qantas 5962, heavy, cross runway 34 left.
Runway 34 right, line up and wait.
Qantas 3255, heavy, taxi to terminal via Charlie, cross runway 07, hold short of Golf. Velocity 7588, pushback approved facing south. Rex 378, runway 34 right via Bravo Lima Tango. He's gone around. Velocity 2085, runway 34 right, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reach altitude 1000, contact departure. Velocity 470, contact departure. Jetstar 3260, runway 34 right, line of point. And is he across?
Runway 34 right,
GetX 417, runway 34 left, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reach altitude 1000, contact departure.
Cross runway 07.
Velocity 3098, pushback approved facing south. Wow, this is a crazy schedule.
Facing south. Jetstar 929er.
Express freight 8000, continue taxi. There's one question. Express freight 1977, cross runway 07.
Hold position.
Velocity 209. Let me just check velocity for clear takeoff, yeah.
Expect runway 34 left.
He's on it.
Qantas 8763. Pushback approved,
Qantas
expect runway 34 right.
9704, runway 34 left, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Express freight 5698, runway 34 left, final point.
Runway 34 left, via Bravo 1. Alpha.
Hawk 1150, runway 34 right via Bravo Lima Tango.
Runway 34 right, cleared for immediate takeoff. On reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Q-Link 5373.
34771 heavy, runway 34 left via Juliet Alpha, crash runway 07. Qantas 3255 heavy, continue taxi. Rex 378, cross runway 07. Express flight, Jetstar 3260, runway 34 right, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Express flight 5698, runway 34 left, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Jetstar 4937, runway 34 right via Bravo Lima Tango.
Taxi to terminal. Via uniform. Sierra. Charlie. Kilo. Q-Link 915.
Jetstar 7495, runway 34 right, clear to land. Express flight 3016, runway 34 left, clear to land. Qantas 5962 heavy, crash runway 07. Etihad 6633 heavy, runway 34 left via Juliet Alpha, crash runway 07. Velocity 657, pushback approved facing south. Velocity 9792, pushback approved facing south.
Taxi to terminal via Juliet, Yankee, Golf, Alpha. Southern Cargo 7857 heavy. Runway 34 right, clear to land. Q-Link 18099.
Express flight 90160, cross runway 34 left.
Continue taxiing, cross runway 34 left.
Velocity 7588, runway 34 right via Bravo Lima Tango. Velocity 3098, runway 34 right via Bravo Lima Tango. Express flight 5371, runway 34 right, line up and wait. He's going to go around, isn't he? Express flight 4859, runway 34 left, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. China Southern 988, heavy, runway 34 left, line up and wait. Express flight 3016, turn left heading 270, contact departure. Velocity 9694, pushback approved facing south. Velocity 1669, pushback approved facing south. Velocity 1746, pushback approved facing south. Jetstar 7495, taxi to terminal via Uniform Sierra Charlie Golf. Express flight 5371, runway 34 right, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Link 4850, runway 34 right, line up and wait.
Pushback approved, expect runway 34 left, Qantas 99704.
Okay, I'm going to leave this here because it's gone like extremely busy where I can't even control it. I really enjoyed that, even though it was very difficult. I did enjoy it. It was quite hard. We were getting this kind of apron area in and around 16 right is tough because we've got to get them traffic across, but they go around if the traffic's crossing. So yeah, it's kind of tough there to get that. We had a couple of collisions. We had to delete a few. I kept forgetting to say uniform. Easily done. Kind of first time using the 3-4s. I think if we were to run this the proper ZAP schedule, I'm guessing we'd use 3-4 right for landings and 3-4 left and 2-5 for departures. And then you can kind of have intersecting departures and you'd have somebody controlling them. Overall though, pretty fun. And definitely got to play this on multiplayer at some point with someone because it's kind of a little bit too difficult with single player. It is aimed for multiplayer. I think you play 4-player multiplayer, so you kind of have one person on each tower. You probably have departing and landings on both, to be honest. And then probably 2 ground splits. You probably have like a north ground and a south ground. I'm not sure how it fully works, but yeah, definitely got to play some multiplayer at some point. But yeah, let me know what you think. Do you enjoy me playing these up schedules? I know they're very, very busy and crazy to play. And it's just stuff everywhere all the time. Obviously, the kind of ideas in the top right is just kind of very messy, but I like to challenge myself sometimes, and it's sometimes a little bit of fun to play it. So yeah, let me know what you think. If you do have any questions, comments, or feedback, feel free to drop them in the comments. If you do want the schedule, it is available in the Discord server for Fielder, provided by Zap. So again, thank you to the Zap team for creating this. Other than that, I say if you've got any any feedback or questions, feel free to let me know. If you do like the content, feel free to like and subscribe. As I say, it always helps me out and it helps me grow the channel so I can do more of these videos for you. Keep your eyes peeled on the channel. There should be some interesting stuff coming soon as well. And yeah, for now, that's the end of this one. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.